then the other one is manga v anime.
Oh god, or comics v
Or comic v
movies,
movie
or
show
shows.
now. Yeah.
Or books and movies. That because books to movies
that's a battle
like
that's been fought for like years though.
years,
Like
yeah.
age. Yeah.
But I mean that puts in the same concepts as like manga versus anime, comics versus TV shows and movies. Obviously, if we were cause let me just dive into like book versus movie. I like reading, so books are obviously going to trump a movie. But I think it just depends on how the writer and the director wrote the movie. So it really depends on the writing. It's all about the writing and the acting, and then it'll be good.
Yeah.
Or it'll be
I think
really
the hard
bad.
part with that stuff is every time I have some leeway with that one because a movie is always in my head. It's like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah.
And you have to condense this book.
That's like
Or-
maybe 300 pages.
Because then the only time when people broke that system was Harry Potter. When Harry Potter had to be
Lord of the Rings too.
broken up
oh
into.
Man.
Oh,
that
Lord of the
was-
Rings also. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Those
That's when they
movies are
start.
long.
That's when like, wait, we could just make it into parts. Oh my god, we make
Yeah.
more money.
Yeah.
So, I think that was like their way of trying to hold true to the book sometimes. But sometimes the book, then there's like the argument of sometimes some books they just drag it. Like for instance, Lord of the Rings. Again, when they were doing the whole when they're traveling to, what was it?
That one
Riverdale?
town. Yeah. No.
That
maybe?
whole when they try to go to the elves, that whole section in the forest is long.
It was maybe.
I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so I don't remember names that well. So
I think
my
it was
brother
like,
read the books and he
it was
explained
1/4 of the book.
and he showed
it was
he showed me
just
the
like-
book and I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. He was describing a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's books versus movies.
So
I think.
there's
Oh,
some things
you
that
go.
like that you know some things would be better than others, but if we go into like what was it, manga,
Anime versus
and-
manga. I feel like I just recently dipped into manga, so I don't think I have much to say other than the fact that obviously if you have expectations of having certain panels be animated and it's not animated, you're going to be disappointed, obviously.
Like easiest one is for me that one that comes to mind right now that's easiest just to people because people meme and shit on it all the time is Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh yeah,
That's the funniest one. I
that's
think
the funniest one.
because people were so hyped about that one fight. You know what a fight. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say. But
Yeah.
I
I
was also
know.
hyped.
The audience knows.
If you watch Seven Deadly Sins and you know that fight, it's one of those where you're like, oof, dang. But that's also the animation studio plays a role. There's a lot of factors.
yeah, there's a lot
I
of
think that's the
factors.
issue, right?
But going with
So-
one that's really bad, I think one that does really well is Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Attack on Titan.
Attack on
And
Titan,
One
yes.
Piece. Well,
Can't
wait,
speak for
no,
that last
scratch
one.
that. One Piece, the pacing
I
in
was,
anime really
I was gonna
sucks.
say,
No.
I was like, are you sure?
that.
I
Let
like
me
thought
take-
about it. I was like, I've heard how they do a lot of reaction panels, or in the show. In the show, they do like a
Yeah,
lot of like,
they
cut,
do
cut,
that.
cut to get everyone's reaction, but that's just to like cut time and like they cut time by like having a long intro,
long intro, yeah.
like long.
They also put in scenes that, like repeated scenes again from past episodes sometimes for a while. Okay, I take that back. Not One Piece. But it's a good manga.
Flashbacks and all that. Yes,
Yeah. So
it's probably better now. I heard it's better now though.
It is. It is a little better.
Yeah,
But yeah, there are certain animes that are stay true to the manga,
yeah.
or the animes have changed a little bit, and it's probably better.
Yeah.
And that's probably why the creator said yes to it, because the writers and creators probably talked about it.
I think now it's a lot better. It's funny because I'm like, now I don't think it's that bad because now I think it's better than what it used to be. Back then it was always, people tried to be the longest running show.
Oh yeah.
AKA Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. One Piece
Yeah.
is king. Congrats, you did it. You outlasted. You're on the same series.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because Naruto's on a new one. Bleach is now coming back, but it's still gonna end shorter.
Oh yeah.
It's,
And Boruto, his dad needs a show, I think.
I hate you so much. Let that die. You won't let that die.
I will.
Because you're not wrong.
Yeah, his dad needs a show or two.
I'm sure it's better.
Yeah. Better.
See, and that's the other thing is, if you watch it now it's micro level. It's like, if you like Boruto, God, you have shit taste,
You
because
have
obviously
shit taste, yeah.
obviously you didn't like Naruto. And I'm like, sure. I just don't have motivation to watch Boruto after all.
I just don't want to ruin Naruto as a character. I really enjoyed him at the end of his series, and I just didn't want to ruin it. I was like, he's happy, he has kids, he's married.
Yeah, and that's fine.
That's it.
I think that's fine.
That's it. I don't need anything else.
But you're a fake fan because you didn't continue watching.
Wow.
See, it doesn't stop, man. Don't you love it? Don't you love the community?
No, I don't. I'm just kidding. Yes, I do.
That's the same for see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's worse in anime than like comics, but I guess
I think we just haven't seen a lot of it.
I guess it's like I haven't kept up as much.
Yeah.
I've just kept with MCU. I'm like watching the movies, but I don't watch the shows as much anymore. Because I think, I feel because I think it's more like Marvel. At least they have a system, and I kind of trust in that in the Marvel.
You trust in their formula.
I trust the studio.
Yeah.
DC is just known for figuring out their shit.
One movie at a time.
They're more disjointed, and I'm like, bro, I'll take what I can get at this point.
Yeah.
I've accepted.